A man lied to his wife that he was going on a work-related journey and asked the wife to go and pack for him as he left to go on that assignment. So the wife goes and packs for the man and comes down with the briefcase, and then the man asks, "Did you remember to put this and that shirt for me?" And the lady answers, "Yes." "Did you remember to put that and that tie?" "Yes." And the man says, "Yeah, you know, the last time you packed for me, you forgot to put the proper ties that I like." And it was like, okay, today I've remembered all the ties. In fact, I've even packed the socks. Then the wife confirmed with the husband. "And how you said for how many days will you be away?" So the gentleman says, "Okay, I'll be away for 4 days. I'll be away for 4 days." And the lady reconfirms that she had put the 4 shirts, the 4 suits, the 4 pairs of socks, and the 4 pairs of briefs. Guys, the gentleman kept on talking on phone and advised the lady that, okay, I'll be leaving in this and that, I'll be leaving at this and that time. And the lady was like, "I'm done." In fact, the lady reminded the husband that, asked and confirmed with the husband that the brown pair of shoe was also packed, and wanted to know if she should also pack the black pair of shoe for the journey. And the man was, "Oh, yes, thank God you remembered. I would have gone without that pair of shoe and the way I like it. You know, it goes with my brown suit." So the lady was done with the packing and everything was in order, guys. So it was the time to remind him of the charger, the phone chargers. And she confirmed that she had packed the chargers and everything was okay, guys. And the medicine, yes, the guy used to take medicine. The guy is hypertensive, and there is medicine that he takes on daily basis. The good wife was able to remind the husband that, okay, give me the package of medicine. I put in the bag, and everything was in order, guys. So he said, "Okay, off I go." So the lady says, "Okay, come, let's say the prayer that we normally do when you're traveling." And they said a prayer. Guys, the lady left. I mean, the man left. Not before locking himself in the car when they said their byes, and even making a few calls. He made sure that the side screens were up, and he locked himself in the car first for a few minutes, made a few calls, and then left. And the lady was wondering, we said our byes and he's still locking himself in the car. But anyway, guys, the man left and went. Do you know this guy was not even going for any meeting? No, he was not going for any meeting. This guy was going to spend at the girlfriend's place, and that particular time, they were to travel the following day, not that day, not that afternoon. They were to travel the following day to an undisclosed location where they would spend their 2 night outs, 3 night outs, and then this man would come back home like he had come for an assignment. So what happens is, why the lady knew that what was happening is because somebody came from the office the following day after the man had left, and came in with a letter that this, remember this guy was going on an office assignment, came in with a letter that the husband was supposed to sign. And the lady was like, the gentleman was like, "Ask him to sign and then give it back to me because I was told to take it back after signature." And I was like, the lady was like, "Oh, but he's not in. He went on that assignment, the office assignment." And the gentleman was like, "Oh, you know, the one who was sent did not have many questions to ask." So he goes back to the office with the letter and tells his boss, "Okay, I did not get him. I hear he's on an assignment with, you sent him on an assignment out of Nairobi." So, you know, this gentleman, after leaving, he switched off the phone because he did not want to be disturbed. So, the boss knew the wife to this man. So, he calls, after being told that letter was not signed, he calls the lady of the house and reconfirms. He wanted to reconfirm that truly the husband is not there because the document that was supposed to be signed was very, very important. So, the boss calls the wife to this man and says, I hear your husband is not in. I wanted him to sign this document, which is required today. And the wife was like, but you are the one who sent him for an assignment. And the boss was like, did he say I sent him on an assignment? Yeah, you sent him to this and that place on an assignment for 4 days. Guys, let me tell you something. If the boss was a lady, fortunately, because the lady was telling us if the boss was a man, he would have tried to cut short the story. But this lady boss said, no. There's no assignment in the office. I did not set him on any assignment. In fact, we were wondering why he asked to travel without signing this document, and he knew how important this document was to the rest of the workers. I think it was a salary document. So, the lady didn't know what to say. She didn't know what to say. So this man is wherever he is, having switched off his phone, not knowing that he's being looked for left, right, and center. And the day comes for him to come back. He comes in pretending that he has just finished the assignment from the office, and he's just arrived. And guys, he comes at night. So this lady knew all along that this man had gone on his errands, or his eve or whatever errands, if I should call them. And guys, this is how ashamed this man was when the lady told him that his boss has been looking for him left, right, and center to sign a document for salaries that he had delayed signing, and he could not even look at the wife's face. He was so ashamed that he had to confess that it was a lie he had. But he did say where he had gone. But he said, okay, I had to lie to you that I had, because I had to go to this and that place. He now, told another lie that he had gone. He wanted to go to this and that other place. But then, when the devil wants to expose you, or when God wants to expose you, I think it is God. When God wants to expose you, you are exposed properly. Because later after that, it was said that the lady he had traveled with got an accident on her way home after him dropping her at the point where he came back with the lady and dropped her at some point because he did not want them to be seen together. That point that she was dropped, the lady had to take an Uber to her house. And now, the Uber she took was involved in an accident. And this lady also worked with this gentleman. So word went in the office that she has had an accident, and the guy was also called that, okay, this and that person has had an accident. And guys, it was later established in the office that they were together. Because the lady cried and confessed everything and said, I think God is punishing me for this and that sin. You know, I did this and that. I troubled with this and that person, and I think God is annoyed. She said everything. Guys, sin is not good. Avoid sin. See you in the next video. Bye.